We're going to continue our team coverage, turning now to 7 News Detroit reporter Randy Wimbley. And Randy, you've been speaking with some neighbors who are not choosing to evacuate tonight.
Yeah, that's right. Talk with a handful of those neighbors who are choosing to hunker down at home. They say they're going to hold out for as long as they can. Many of them will do so without running water and without heat.
You guys want to stay here or go?
We want to save.
Claudia Ortiz did not make that decision lightly.
I have a lot of tools down there.
She, like many in Southwest Detroit impacted by the water main break, are choosing to ride things out at home as opposed to riding a life raft to temporary shelter. Ortiz works in construction and has thousands of dollars worth of power tools in her flooded basement.
I'm gonna have to stay, see what's salvageable in my basement. That's my everyday work. So I need to have my tools. If I don't have my tools, I don't have a job. I need my babies.
For some, like Deanna Dooley, their pets are keeping them home.
If I leave, shut the heat off, they freeze to death. I can't do that.
The water that backed up into basements damaged furnaces, leaving many in the cold. They're using ovens, space heaters, and boiling water to heat their homes. Jerry Reynolds is trying not to think about the appliances he may have to replace.
We'll cross that road when the water goes down.
Not thinking too far ahead. You're just trying to get through the day.
Trying to get through the day.
All kinds of stuff. But people have it worse than I do.
The Hoskins unplugged everything in their basement to stave off potential electrical hazards. They'll take shifts staying overnight at their home while the others take up shelter with relatives.
We want eyes on the house. We just don't know. What if the officials need to get a hold of somebody and no one's here? And what if something could have happened quicker if there would have been just one person here?
Detroit police went door to door checking up on residents deciding to stick it out, urging them to leave if they don't have heat or power. Are you concerned about, with the deep freeze we have coming, water pipes freezing, and then once it warms back up, possibly bursting?
Yes, we got power. We got electric heaters. So for today, but if it gets to be too bad and the water doesn't come back soon, then we'll leave. We'll have to leave.
Back live here on Beard Street off of Regular, you can see some water gushing up from a line behind me. This is crews from GLEWA and Detroit Water and Sewerage Department continue their work here in Southwest Detroit. DTE reminding people not to touch electrical equipment if it's wet and if they're standing in water, and to stay out of flooded basements until it's deemed as safe. And lastly, if they can do so safely, to turn off their electricity at the main breaker in their homes. Again, that is only if they can do so safely. Reporting live in Southwest Detroit, I'm Randy Wimbley, 7 News Detroit.
We know they're working just as quickly as possible. Randy, thank you. We've seen